The book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. A double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone who taught us this truth. Blessings and safety to the men, women, and children that believe on the name Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, and truth and sincerity. To you, I say Shalom.
We begin with breaking news.
That breaking news in Sacramento County, a man murdering 4 people, including 3 of his own children, before taking his own life.
I've never experienced something like this, so this is all very new for me, and I'm not sure how to process any of this.
Tonight, we've learned the children were all girls ages 9, 10, and 13.
This happened about 5 o'clock this evening at a church in the Arden area, and it's called the Church in Sacramento on Wida Way near Ethan Way. We have live team coverage now of this shooting tonight, and we begin with KCRA 3 anchor Golston Dart, who is out there at the scene. Golston?
Yeah, Brian, I'm on Wida Way right now. You can see some police behind me. There is still a sizable police presence out here. They are blocking Wida Way at both entries at Ethan Way and also at Howe Avenue. Again, we are right across the street from the church in Sacramento. That is it right there across the street. A much quieter scene right now. Very different about 5 hours ago when we first started covering this story around 5:20 on KCRA 3. We had Live Copter 3 over the scene getting shots of just dozens of police and fire units on the scene responding to this incident. At the time, we were still trying to obtain exactly what had happened there. We did notice that officers running out of that church with guns, with rifles. We also noticed them with somebody bringing them out on a stretcher, trying to give CPR to them. That person later died there in the driveway. And then, of course, right after that, we learned the terrible news about the 3 children inside, shot to death by their father in a sanctuary, in a place that was supposed to be safe. We've learned more now about this case. Let's go to Melanie Wingo standing by with the latest on that. Melanie.
Well, Golston, just within the last couple of hours, we learned that the victims, the children in this incident, were all females. Their ages are 9, 10, and 13. All 3 girls killed by their father along with their chaperone on a supervised visit before the father turned the gun on himself.
It's just horrific.
Sacramento County Sheriff Scott Jones describing a shooting where a father killed his 3 children and an adult before turning the gun on himself.
This obviously rising to the level of killing innocent children is obviously beyond anyone's rational comprehension.
The sheriff explaining the children were on a supervised visit with their father, with the church being the neutral location for their visit. The person supervising the visit also killed, according to the sheriff. The mother of the children, the sheriff says, had a restraining order out against her children's father.
A crime of this magnitude, where there's so much death and destruction and deliberation and violence, that is fortunately very rare.
Their connection to the church unclear right now. The massive law enforcement presence arriving at the church immediately after the shooting, ruling out this being an act against the house of worship or the parishioners in it.
This was responded by everyone, including the FBI, because this came out as an active shooter in a church. So those are all the things that just raise our suspicions to the